Hey guys, this is Hot Shelby. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, which is shifting states and embodying your ideal self. So let's get right into it. So we're going to embody our ideal self. It's who we think that is our best self is going to be like whoever that has all of our desires. If you want to be healthy, wealthy, whatever it is that you want, we're going to be our ideal self. Whatever that you can possibly be right now, better. The best, be best, So we're going to shift. And how we're going to do that is first, you want to talk about feeling worthy because that's something that people really don't realize that they don't feel. Because you might be like, yeah, the person that's a rapper that's making millions of dollars, that's my ideal self, but I'm not really worthy of that because I'm just a regular person and I'm not really that good. I can write, but I'm not that good. No. We're going to be worthy. Feel it inside of yourself that you're worthy of having your desire. Your desire doesn't just come from nowhere, right? It's something that's already in another. If you want to get really deep into this right now, the reason why you have desires is because it's already existing. Okay. You're not trying to just be like, okay, well, whoever that person is that's a rapper, that's just, I have to change my whole self just to be a rapper. Like, no, the person that's a rapper already exists because we have parallel timelines that exist, right? So, really, all you're trying to do is shift into that person. And, how do you do that? You want to feel worthy. You want to feel worthy is number one, and you want to actually be able to be like, okay, I can actually do this. I am this. Because at the end of the day, you have to be yourself by acting as your future self right now. So, how do you act as your future self? You feel like it. You think about it. You are. You think in your head, in your mind, in your imagination. You want to be acting like your future self right now. As much as you say it's like your future self, really, it's another identity of yourself, right? You're shifting to that. And it's not really your future self. It's all happening right now, right? So you can say like, okay, since it's not my future, it's my right now. So yeah, yes, just right now. Even if you be like, well, it's going to take me like, you know, a little bit of time on, it's going to take me a few months. It doesn't matter now, right now. Okay. And then you're going to be able to look the part, basically now in your reality is going to be showing. It's your 3D will be reflecting what's going on the inside. So every reality that could ever exist is already available to you. You have the desire to be your ideal self because that ideal self already exists. Like, I don't want to be a rapper. Shelby, hi Shelby, I don't want to be a rapper. If you want to be that, that means it already exists. If you want to be whatever, if you want to be a astronaut, it already exists. And you just need to choose the reality that you desire to live in. You can also just be like yourself right now, like me. I'm already Shelby. I call myself Hot Shelby. I made that name when I was 17 years old, and I still go by that, right? So it's like, okay, I'm Hot Shelby. Great. Can I be anything better? Of course. I could look better. I can be more healthy, more wealthy, and just basically be myself, just better. So I'm not even really doing all these like drastic changes. I just want to be myself, just better. But I still would need to shift and to still feel like that person now. As much as I want to say like, okay, I want to make some more money, I have to feel like I'm abundant and I have more money now. I work and I have my business and everything, but it's like, okay, my business needs to be more. I need to have more, So how do you do that? You harness your power of your thoughts. Everything is your thoughts. Thoughts are things, you know that's how I went from being like broke, no job, broke, no job, to being abundant because I read books and they said, okay, if you really think about it, then you can have that, right? I thought about it. I was like, I would like to do these things. I would like to have money. I would like to earn money. And slowly but surely, it happened. and it's because I changed my thoughts and I aligned with the desired state of being a working person, being a successful person, um, being me, being a better looking version of me, right? I aligned with that. And slowly but surely, I look different. I am different. I feel different. I'm happy. I went from being extremely depressed to being happy because I look in the mirror and I look like I look now instead of what I used to look like, which was, over 100 pounds heavier, ugly, the whole deal. So, we're going to talk about consciousness really quickly. Consciousness is everything, right? You are consciousness. You're a force field of consciousness. And if you want to have another way to look at it, is it's your consciousness is your focus. That's how you align. That's how you vibrate on the same, plane as the other things. And that's how you're able to align with things and focus on things is through your consciousness. And that's what attracts things and that's what creates, right? So when you focus, you want to make sure that you're thinking about the things that you want, not from a space of lack. So, for example, say that you're trying to have more money, right? You're not going to say, I am so broke. I need more money. I'm so broke. I have no money right now. I need more money right now. I cannot do anything because I need more money. So I'm going to go ahead and manifest. And I'm going to watch a video by Hot Shelby that's going to say you can manifest money overnight. And I'm so poor. So I'm going to watch this right now. Like, you don't want to have that thought. It's just you want to have a thought like this. I love money. I'm abundant. And I'm going to watch this video to manifest money overnight because it's fun and I would love to make some money. Money loves me and I love money, and that's the focus that I'm going to have. That's the consciousness I'm going to have, that I'm focused on money because I love it and I want it in my life. That simple. Same thing with being with a person. Same thing with anything that you have a desire for. You see the different way of having like your consciousness be from lack or your consciousness being from like abundance. I'm abundant. You want to be abundant in all of your consciousness, all of your thoughts. And then you'll be able to create these things. When you have your desires, all of these things need to line up with your ideal self, right? So how can you have like your ideal self? It's with the person that you can be with all of your desires. So say you want to have a house on the beach in Malibu Beach or whatever it is. I don't know if it's Malibu Beach. Yeah, on the bluff, right? Like where what's his name? My fave, Ed Milet. You want a house like Ed Milet on the beach, right? Which is beautiful, gorgeous, and wonderful. So that person is who you want to be. I can have a house in Malibu or wherever he lives because that's my identity. That's what I am now. So am I living in Malibu right now? Maybe not. But you know what? As soon as the opportunity comes around, then I'll be able to live there. That's how you want to feel. And that's how you want to continue to feel until you shift. It's going to be a little bit of a delay, but once you have your thoughts correct and you think about it and you think in abundance and you think like, that's where I live. That's where I live. That's how I live. Then eventually something will happen. Oh, you get a phone call. Oh, you're at work. Oh, they're doing, they need to relocate you to Malibu. Be like, oh, really? Oh, really? Because I knew I was going to live there. Great. I'm going to go now. And by the way, you're going to get a little stipend. You're going to get extra money. And you're like, oh, the abundance checking in right there, and you continue on. And from there, you bridge of incidents. The next thing's going to happen. While you there, you're going to be there living your life. And then you're going to meet somebody. Oh, you're going to fall in love with me? Great. Oh, your house is there on the cliff right there on the beach, just like at my Let's house. And then let's get married. Yeah. So, I mean, that's a very simplistic way, but that's basically how bridge of incidents happen. And trust me, you might think that like that's ridiculous. It will never happen. Trust me. I have had things happen to me. I mean, it ain't like from compared to at Let's house. But things happen. It's weird. It's like, the universe is gonna give you things and it's gonna put you closer, 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 closer to your goal. And you might be like, well, how did that shift? Well, how long did that take? It took, whatever time, that's how long it takes. But then you are your ideal self, right? It all starts with a thought. It all starts with a goal in your mind, desire. You want to feel it. And even if you might say, like, okay, thinking is not enough, thinking is not enough, then visualize it every day before you go to sleep. Visualize you living in that house in Malibu. Every day you write on your journal, oh, I love my house in Malibu. It's so beautiful. I'm going to tell the house cleaner that she did a great job, and I'm going to give her a bonus because, I'm doing so great and I have so much money. Something like that. Something to push you into that feeling, because it's going to be something that you have to have repetition. So when you have these repetitive thoughts and you think about it over and over and over again, slowly but surely, you're going to get there. And remember, you're worthy of it. You can't say, well, I'm not really supposed to live in a house in Malibu. We're worthy. We're worthy of living in that house, because you know why? That's my desire, you know? So once you stick to it, then you can definitely do that, Everything is always like repetition, over and over, over and over. Wake up, and once you do it, that's just how our brains are, and that's okay. Keep on doing it, stick to it, and whatever it is, whether you want to be, I don't care if you say you want to be on the moon, whatever it is, you can do it. You can. If you have desire, it's not from nowhere. You can do that. Okay, so thank you so much for watching Hot Shelby. And if you want to subscribe, please do. And also hit the like button. Thank you so much. Bye.